thing like gambling addicts. Like I was talking to my friend Sean about gambling addicts the other day. Like growing up in pool halls, not growing up, but being in pool halls when I was younger. It was my first exposure to real gambling addicts, and it is a sickness that's different than anything that I ever thought it was.
Yeah.
It is just like crack. Like these guys, they want that they just got to be in action, and that's what they call it. They call it action. I got to be in action. They want to be in action. It's all money is just gambling coupons.
Yeah, they love the risk of it. They don't.
Yes.
It's not the winnings or the losings.
It's the fucking adrenaline rush, and you're watching the game. Did you see Uncut Gems?
Oh yeah,
Uncut Gems.
Once.
It's fucking.
I can't watch it
great.
again.
It's so anxiety because like I knew people like that. I knew people that blew everything. I watched people blow tons of money. I've seen it in pool halls, man. It's like everyone's a junkie. They're all junkies. You got your players who are like they're addicted to playing, and they're also addicted to winning, and they're addicted to making scores. But then you got the line people, the people that they're not playing. They're fucking betting on the side. And those are the big bets. That's the big money. Sometimes people are playing for $25,000, but there's $500,000 in the room. These are like big money games in the Philippines, big money games in, like when they get some guy will come over from Europe and match up with somebody. They'll have these like 3-day tournaments where they're playing for $100,000, but there's so much betting on the side.
But has anyone ever I wonder if they just sit down and do the math and realize like you lose way more than you win.
Yeah, but it's the fucking action. You think you win sometimes, you're going to keep winning. You're going to win again. I'm going to get them back. I mean, that was Uncut Gems. It was always like chasing after that money. That's what they all do, man. It's wild to watch because it was so scary to me. I was nervous about gambling on pool. Like I would only gamble a certain amount.
You think it's easier to have a friend with a gambling problem or a drinking problem?
I know a lot of good people that have kicked drinking. I know a lot of really good people that had drinking problems, and now they're awesome. Like, look at Dave Attell. He had a drinking problem, and he kicked it and he was already one of the best comics alive when he was a drinking guy, and then quit and got even better. I mean, he's amazing, and he's amazing to be around. He's a beautiful person. Everyone loves Dave Attell.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, that's a guy that had a drinking problem. I know a bunch of people that have had drinking problems. Drinking problems to me is like, it seems like it's more relatable. You want to escape, and it's usually some pain that you're dealing with in your life, some childhood shit or some failure shit.
Something you're avoiding.
Yeah, or it's a genetic thing. Some people, they just have a genetic propensity to alcoholism. It just runs through their whole family.
Dude, I just heard a friend of mine told me about a guy the other day where he has a drinking problem, but he also is an alcoholic. But I'm sorry, he's an alcoholic, but he's also allergic to alcohol.
Oh my God.
So he would literally drink himself into the hospital like once a week.
Oh my God.
And I was like, that right there, that's bad right there. You got to recognize that shit is like your arch nemesis.
But there's a thing about addictions where it's like, even if you know it's bad for you, you get pulled into it.
It's hard to explain that to somebody that's never been addicted to anything, or at least they think they haven't. But, Dude,
I was getting addicted to those nicotine vapes. But not even physically addictive. This is what's crazy. I could put it away and not use it for a week. Like, I'd go on vacation, I wouldn't bring one with me, but then when I got one back, I just wanted to suck on it. And here's the thing.
Somebody's going to turn that into a meme.
I just want to suck it. Oh, there's so many horrible things you said.